And in this video, I'm going to show you how to use annotations in your videos. Annotations are very useful because they allow you to share other videos with people, so suggest other videos to people. This is a great way for people to view more of your videos and, of course, spend more time on your channel. So it's very simple. You would come to your video manager and you would scroll down to a video, and I've already sort of scoped out what I wanted to do. So I'm going to do these two here. This is my personal channel. And Carol's Daughter, Healthy Hair Butter is one review I did, and Carol's Daughter, Monoy, is another. So what I'm going to do is this one here is getting more views, but this one here is getting a lot of comments. So what I'm going to do is I am going to link this video to this video so that I can tell people watching this video, hey, check out, I've got another great video to show you. So what I would do is I would go under, I would click here under edit and go onto annotations, and it is going to deliver the video, and then I can choose where my annotation goes. But now I actually have to go fetch the link of the video I want to include in my annotation. So I will just go back, hold on here, to my video manager, scroll down to the video in question, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the share link. There we have it. So I've copied this link here, and I'm going to need it in a few minutes. So I go back to the video where I want to add the annotation, and I can add my annotation pretty much anywhere. So maybe let's say this is at the beginning. So this is not bad. So you have to remember, you want to catch people's attention early. Not everybody watches the video in its entirety. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Add Annotation. And I'm going to decide if I want a speech bubble, a note, title. I basically decide what I want. So I can definitely do a pause. However, the pause can sometimes become a little confusing to people, because if the video pauses automatically, or all of a sudden, should I say, and they don't know what's happening, they may think it has to do with their computer. So I'm going to go with a note. I like the notes. And I can extend the note. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to type, and I can change the color if I want. I'm going to put it yellow, quite like yellow. So, I wrote here, check out my other review. Actually, let me change that. Of another Carol one, another one of Carol's Daughter's hair. Well, actually, that's getting to be too long. Check out my other review of Carol's Daughter's products. It's Carol's Daughter products here. Let me make sure I get some attention. Maybe not 10, just one. So then, obviously, white text against yellow background, not a good idea. So I'm going to be able to change the color of the text to black. You have only two options, black or white. But the background options, you have quite a few of them. Definitely want to make sure you capture people's attention. Yellow, always a great color. Orange also could have been a great color as well. But I'm going to keep it to yellow because I quite like the yellow. So here you can determine, I actually moved the cursor to decide where I wanted it to start. Now I can determine when I want it to stop. I can play around with this number here, or I can drag this. So I'm going to have it last for a few seconds. So about, 15 seconds or so. And then I'm going to add a link. Now, this is very important that you want to make sure that you add a link that is from YouTube. You cannot add a link that comes from another platform. So you could either have a video, a playlist, a channel, and obviously I'm going to do with a video because that if I had a playlist that was all about Carol Daughter's product, then that would be a fantastic link to put here. However, I don't. So I'm just going to stick to the video. And I'm going to paste the URL there. And I can decide if I want to start the video at the beginning or the middle. I want to start it at the, because I have that introduction, which is usually about 10 seconds. So I'm going to have it start at the 10-second mark. And I want it to open in another window. So once I have all that done, I'm going to publish. Perfect. And I am going to go and view the video so that I can see and make sure that it all looks great. I'm going to move this along. There we have it. So now we're going to take a look at this together. Of the Carol's Daughter Manoy line. So here you have the annotation that appears. I hover over it and you can see the URL for the next video. I'm going to click on that. And it's going to take me to this video and it starts at the 10-second mark. So it started still on my introduction. So the video itself starts only at the 20-second or 20-second mark. So what I could do is I can go back and I can edit. Here is where I would click to edit my video or my annotation. And here I know that it should be starting at the 21st second. So I'm going to save and I'm going to publish. And there we go. So it is that quick and that easy to create an annotation. And you are able to link your video to another video on your channel. And this, again, increases the number of views that you get to your videos. And you're also offering value to your viewers because they may gain a lot from watching the other video that you're linking to, but they may not know about it simply because, let's say you have 100 videos. That's a lot of videos for them to go through. So you make their lives much easier by saying, hey, check out this other video, great value. I've removed the introduction because they've seen the introduction already. I don't need them to see the introduction again. So I was able to speed the process and then boom, they got onto that next page and they automatically can view the next review. Annotations are very, very powerful. And as you can see, they take no time whatsoever to create. You could do this for all of your videos. You could do this for a few of your videos. But I definitely do recommend that you implement this as part of your strategy. If you do it from the beginning, then that way you can make sure that all of your videos have an annotation to another video. And that means that all of your videos are linking to another video. And that becomes this beautiful, again, symbiotic circle. And that just enhances any work that you're already doing with your channel. And that also enhances your playlist. Because if you remember, the playlist will play the minute people click on that first video. This becomes more or less the same in the sense that each video links to another video, links to another video. Oftentimes people wonder, well, or say, I don't really like YouTube because it delivers other videos. Yeah, but if you know what you're doing, you actually have ways of counteracting this and ensuring that your videos are always at the top, and I share that with you, or that people really remains on your YouTube channel as long as possible.